Thank you. Welcome to After Work with Tucker Iverson. I'm Tucker Iverson.
After Work with Tucker Iverson.
Thank you. Okay. A study shows that playing Super Mario games can help increase the gray matter in the brain and may help offset memory loss. Unfortunately, it hasn't helped Mario's own memory loss, born from years of jumping headfirst into bricks and abusing magic mushrooms. Reportedly, Mario's brain damage is so bad he can't even remember who his brother is. It's a me, Mario! I'm a Luigi! This week, Facebook announced that they will be banning the far-right conspiracy group QAnon. Another example of immigrant Epstein Hillary elite snowflake Schumer cock. Ruby Tuesday has closed 185 restaurants after they filed for bankruptcy. Oh my god, I have to go to fucking Applebee's now, commented the one guy who's brand loyal to Ruby Tuesday. But they don't do the potato skins as good. And how tender are their ribs? I doubt they fall off the bone. Millie Bobby Brown revealed this week that she nearly quit acting after she was passed over for a role in Game of Thrones. But the producers made the right call because she would have been a terrible Grand Maester Pycelle. This week, a star was sucked into a black hole in a process that NASA scientists call spaghettification. We gave you what you wanted, Mr. Boyardee. We renamed it spaghettification. Now can you please stop following me and my family home after we leave the supermarket? A history professor whose model has successfully predicted every election since 1984 and can seemingly see into the future, predicts Trump will lose this election. But can he see why kids love Cinnamon Toast Crunch? A batch of Cottonelle wipes were recalled last week for bacterial contamination. Hey guys, bad news about the recall, right? Hey, did anyone move my pile? Asked ass wipe tester Brian. Oh god, they must have shipped the ones that I already rubbed against my anus to test for softness and absorption. Oh god, I am the contaminant. Italian police have broken up a counterfeit wine ring. There was Chardonnay they were going to get because they knew they must catch the criminals. If they didn't, there was Pinot way they could solve the integrity of real wines everywhere. Is this the last we've seen of the counterfeiters? Who's to rosé? I am so sorry. But also there will be more jokes like that. Petco announced this week that it will stop selling shock collars. Great news for Carol Baskin's husband. Last week, former Governor Chris Christie was released from Morristown Memorial Hospital, the same hospital that I was born at. And just like the day of my birth, a chubby, screaming baby with a giant head and unformed morals was released into the wilds of New Jersey. Burger King has released an ad campaign where they ask for a Michelin star. They don't deserve it, said a critic who was asked to remain anonymous. They don't even serve you at your table, unlike Ruby Tuesday, where the tenderness of the waiters is matched only by the tenderness of the ribs.
This week's episode of After Work with Tucker Iverson is brought to you by Audi Bowl. Tired of the same old unreliable bowls breaking down as soon as you drive them off the lot? Try Audi Bowl, a bowl made by the car company Audi. Oh yeah, a bowl made with German engineering. Sprechen Sie Soup? Das ist gut. Auf Wiedersehen, das Bad Bowlen. After Work is also brought to you by Dad's New Balance sneakers. 11 years old, once white, now an unrecognizable brown, with no signs of slowing down. Why would I want to get a new pair? These ones work perfectly well. Dad's New Balance. We're also sponsored by Chicken Fried Bucket by KFC. Yeah, we got complaints that people couldn't eat the bucket, so we fried it. Chicken Fried Bucket, for people who always wanted to eat the bucket. And finally, brought to you by Beluga Beers. They said putting a man on Mars was impossible, but they also said making a beer this cheap and delicious was impossible. Well, I guess life is just impossibly beluga.
All right. Thank you. So this next bit was written by one of our writers. I'm not going to say... No, I'll say her name. It's Jenks. And she submitted about 18 monologue jokes, and none of them were good. So I thought it would be fun to read one of them to you, just so you can kind of see how it is. And she liked this idea, too. Okay, here we go. She didn't like this idea. All right, here we go. And this is her best joke that she submitted, just so you guys know. All right. During the vice presidential debate, Mike Pence revealed his love for offspring by allowing a mosquito to land on his head, taking the lyrics "pretty fly for a white guy" to a whole new level. It wasn't a mosquito. Last week, chess grandmaster Tigran Petrosian received a lifetime ban from online chess tournaments for using AI to cheat. A huge blow to Tigran Petrosian's legacy, as well as the legacy of Tigran Petrosian, the chess master that the first Tigran Petrosian I mentioned is confusingly named after. So to clarify, Tigran Petrosian did nothing wrong. And for your reference, actually, Tigran Petrosian died in 1984. But Tigran Petrosian received a lifetime ban for cheating. Got it? Great. After being accused, but prior to being banned, Tigran Petrosian wrote this statement in the comment section of a chess message board.
Are you kidding? What the fuck are you talking about, man? You are biggest loser I ever seen in my life. You was doing pee-pee in your pampers when I was beating players much more stronger than you. You are not professional because professionals know how to lose and congratulate opponents. You are like crying girl after I beat you. Be brave. Be honest to yourself and stop this trash talking. Everybody know that I am very good blitz player. I can win anyone in the world in single game. And Wesley, so is nobody for me. Just a player who are crying every single time when losing. Remember what you say about Farusha. Stop playing my name. I deserve to have a good name during my whole chess career. I am officially inviting you to OTB Blitz match with the prize fund. Both of us will invest $5,000 and winner takes it all. I suggest all other people who's interested in this situation just take a look at my results in 2016 and 2017. Blitz World Championships, and that should be enough. No need to listen for every crying babe. Tigran Petrosian is always played fair. And if someone will continue officially talk about me like that, we will meet in court. God bless with True. True will never die. Liars will kick off.
Most of us have trouble with love, and that's what makes us human. Here to help you out is one of our writers with a segment called Jack Puts Advice Inside You. Enjoy.
Hi, I'm Jack. As you can probably tell, I'm pretty cool and have zero unresolved personal traumas. In fact, I'm so cool, I once dated Meghan Trainor for 8 months before she was famous. So when it comes to relationships, I don't know, I guess I'm an expert. But I know not all of you watching this are. And that's why I'm here, to help answer your questions on love. And also sex. Question number 1. Dear Jake, it's actually Jack, but we'll move on. There's a girl at work that I like, but she barely knows who I am. How do I get her to notice me? Well, reader, viewer, women love confidence. They love risk-taking. They love an adventurous man. Someone who's ready to explore for real. Someone with the balls to put that in their Twitter bio. Someone like, I don't know, Daryl Sarbera of Junie Cortez Spy Kids fame. That's the Twitter bio that inspired my then-girlfriend Meghan Trainor to DM Daryl. I too would love to explore for real. I love how adventurous and also hot you are. That began the start of a torrid affair. that went on for several months behind my back and ended in a happy marriage for the two of them and a lifetime of pain and an addiction to ibuprofen and Dayquil for myself. But that probably won't happen to you, right? Let's keep going. Question number 2. Hey Jake, I've gone on 2 dates and tonight's the 3rd date. The big one. Any tips? Well, first off, it's Jack. And second off, congrats. You haven't scared her away yet. I'm totally kidding. You seem like a great guy. This is the big one. The 3rd date's the sex date. Everyone knows that. Get a nice haircut. Put on your best suit. Take her to a fancy restaurant. And no, that doesn't mean Applebee's. Once you're at dinner, start playing with your luscious ginger snap hair. Find a way to casually mention your net worth of over $750,000. Mention her new single, All About That Bass, and how much of a fan you are of it. And if it would be no trouble, you would love to make love to her underneath the stars while her loyal, devoted boyfriend sits at home watching high school football highlight tapes from 15 years ago by himself, slugging down Bud Light lines. She'll like that. Trust me. Hi, Jack. Okay, that's actually my name. That actually means a lot that you got it right, so I like you already. I'm married to the woman of my dreams, and big news we're expecting. But I feel really bad. My wife just told me that when we met, she was dating someone else. That someone else was you, Jack. Daryl? I had no idea. I feel worse than my character TJ Taylor did during Wizards of Waverly Place, Season 7, when he changed the rules of magic to get the snow day in the middle of April, thus exposed the entire wizarding community. I hope you can find it in your heart to forgive me, so I can forgive myself. Humbly yours, Daryl Sarbera, of Junie Cortez Spy Kids fame. Well, Daryl, I accept your apology and respect you as a man. It's a big move on your part. Oh, there's more writing. Haha, just kidding. Fuck you, Jack. Megan and I laugh about you in bed every single night. I'm not sorry at all, and I'm also naming my son Jack so I can verbally abuse him every single day for the rest of my life just because I can. That's all the time we have for this segment. Come back next week. Daryl! Daryl!
Boo! Spooky. All right. As we get closer to October 31st, it's important to remind everyone that Halloween costumes speak for themselves. If you're having a party with the people that you're quarantining with, then you're going to want to watch this helpful guide to know what your costume is saying. This one's saying, I'm a yellow M&M. My buddies are here somewhere, and they're the other colors of M&Ms. See, I have the ability to make friends, and now that I've proven I'm social, we should kiss. This one says, I'm a Ravenclaw. I identify as smart over the other 3 traits of being brave, being evil, or being Hufflepuff. Kiss me, because I identify as smart. This one says, isn't pooping funny and not embarrassing? Kiss me, because I'm funny and not embarrassing. This one says, dogs. Girls like dogs. Kiss me because you like the thing I am. This one says, I'm hoping that you forgot to wear contact lenses and that you'll think that this is my real body and that you want to kiss my body and in doing so, kiss me. This one says, I'm not one of those losers wearing a costume to look hot. Does that type of confidence stand out to you? Regardless, I ask that you kiss my disgusting face. This one says, I can prove that I am over 56 inches tall. Kiss me if you can reach my heightened lips. This one says, I am a sports guy. I do sports. Hot guys do sports. Kiss this hot sports guys, please, sports. This one says, I am a hamburger with a neck. It's not weird. If you like eating hamburgers and you don't think the concept of them having a neck is weird, kiss me. This one says, hey, you looking at my fake butt? My lips are up here between my face cheeks. Please kiss me. This one says, Donald Trump is giving me a piggyback ride. Democratic ladies will look at this and think I'm funny for being disrespectful to Trump. And Republican ladies will see this and think I'm cool for riding the shoulders of the president to a better future. I don't care what their political party is, as long as they kiss me. This one says, guys, how hilarious is this pandemic? Please kiss me. This one says, a couple's costume is pretty much a guarantee of a kiss, unless we get into a fight. Better stay away from the topic of moving in together. Only way to guarantee that I get a kiss is staying away from that topic. And finally, this one says, lips, lips, lips. Nothing remains on this face except lips, and this meatball nose, and this scrotum chin. Kiss me. And that's the bit. Be careful what you wear this Halloween.
Hey fellas, anyone know when Railer Plug comes on?
It wasn't cool that you snuck Railer Plug into that show. It's not funny, so I don't know why you snuck it in.
Well, it's supposed to be educational.
Okay. Yeah. But basically, I just wanted to say, like, don't do it again. Like, you can still pitch me right now, like, whatever you're going to pitch me this week.
Okay.
But don't do that ever again, okay?
Okay, sure. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, yeah, but I mean, a lot of our viewers did express that they like loved it. There were a ton of positive comments.
Yeah.
My inbox was filled with like questions, comments. Just like it really seemed like people responded to it.
Yeah, it's actually great.
So, I mean, anyway, aside from that, I mean, I'm very
Just
excited.
Yeah, just pitch it.
Yeah, this week, not a plug. I do want to basically talk about like loofahs and just like how underrated they are as like a hygiene tool.
Yeah, definitely. Put it in the show.
This week we realized that one of our writers, Katie, has a weird thing in her brain that when she's upset she can only think in rhymes. Check it out.
I buy bananas with strict plans in place to make things like muffins and sometimes pancakes. Each golden pocket has loads of potential. Letting them sit and get brown is essential. They sit in a cute little bunch on my counter. Each time I see them, they've gotten browner. I map out in my head how I'll use them this week. The amount of thought I put into it is bleak. Monday's a wash, the green ones won't do. Unripe bananas aren't on my menu. Tuesday and Wednesday, they're perfect for smoothies. Sometimes I eat them while watching a movie. Thursday's exciting, it's muffin day, but one of my nanners has gone MIA. This crime won't take too long to investigate. The thief must be one of my several roommates. I won't name any names and I won't throw a fit, but I bet it was Brenda, that big piece of shit. She does this a lot. She's like Swiper the Fox. She's such a huge bitch, I'm not even shocked. What kind of idiot steals someone's nanners? A psycho with no sense of manners? I'll take something she loves out of nothing but spite. Let's see how she does without her eyesight. Whoa, calm down. It's fine. It's not a big deal. There are a lot of worse things she could steal. I'll let it go. She's not really a I'll pivot and turn back to happier thoughts. Actually, no, I can't let this one slide. I'll call Brenda's mother and tell her she died. No, that won't work. I don't have her mom's number. Oh, I know. I'll cut off her hair in her slumber.
Thank you, yes. The new James Bond film, No Time to Die, has been delayed once again and will now be released almost a year behind schedule, which is good news for Bond, who will have a little more time before he has no time to die. In September, 13 tons of imported human hair were seized at the U.S. border. The shipment belonged to Henry Cavill, who unfortunately will still be 13 tons of temple hair away from being the hottest actor in Hollywood. A French man had his body, face, and tongue covered in tattoos, and then had the whites of his eyes surgically turned black, which he thinks cost him his job teaching kindergarten. Well, I know it cost him his job teaching kindergarten. This man, or beast, who makes Darth Maul look cute, reinforces the saying, "Don't judge a book by its cover," unless that book is a horrifying sentient monster who personally designed his own cover. And if the eyes are the window to the soul, then this man's soul is trapped in a windowless basement where the book is committing horrible atrocities. And if he believes in the axiom that you should treat others how you would like to be treated, we can assume he would like to strap others down and punch needles into their eyes and skin until they can't get a job teaching kindergarten anymore.
Hey, fellas, anyone know when Real Plug comes on?
Sponge that's made from dried fruit, actually, from a tropical plant, and that people or other hand-having creatures use to wash their bodies. So there are two main versions of the loofah, right? On one hand, there's the one that you hold in your hand. It's the kind of the one you're familiar with. I can kind of like generally demonstrate. It's sort of like a taut ball of fabric, or dried fruit in this case, and you kind of rub it everywhere. Probably don't want to get in too close to the butt. It's just a stick attached so you can hit your back a little bit easier. And then from there, it's the same instructions as just the handheld one, right? You just rinse and repeat with those instructions. I wouldn't really worry about general, like, cleaning the loofah too much.
Yeah, this is already, it's not gonna work, I don't think, for the show.
All right, I'm almost done.
I think that's going to work for this show.
I want to start by saying thank you to everyone who liked the last show. Most people were really nice, and 2 people were weird. But can I be honest? It wasn't enough. So what I need is to go viral, okay? Get that camera in here, all right? I need to go viral, all right? Bring the camera closer. I need to go viral, baby, okay? So this week, I had my writers pitch me on ideas on how to go viral, and I hope you like them.
Hey everybody, I'm so excited to be participating in the hottest internet challenge of 2020, the Candle Challenge, to promote awareness of suffering. So I'm just gonna take a bite out of my candle right here, and then I'm gonna list the people that I nominate. Here we go. I nominate Benjamin Fishman, Gregory Klemek, and Janine Fester.
Hey, what's up? I'm Boesjes, a correspondent on After Work with Tucker Iverson. I'm coming to your screen today to just ask you to watch the show. Because if you don't, I'm gonna make an OnlyFans account. And it's gonna be sexy, it's gonna be hot, and you're gonna end up watching it. And I don't want that for your future, I don't want that for my future. So just watch the goddamn show, okay?
You want to go viral fast? Here's a tip. Take a blender, turn it on, and stick your hand in. I'm not going to do it, but I'm sure that you'd probably go viral if you did that.
Honey, we talked to the doctors. Guess what? You can walk. You can walk. Try it. Oh my God. You can walk.
Oh my God, this is incredible.
Oh, I'm so proud of you.
I wish I could see.
Why don't you try taking off those glasses?
Oh my God, I can see now.
I know. I know.
This is incredible.
Do you want to know the best part?
What?
Why don't you go ahead and try singing?
Don't tell me I can.
Just try.
The hills are alive.
Oh my God. It's so beautiful.
I can sing really well.
Yeah.
I'm a great singer.
Hey guys, just got a chance to look over those viral videos that you sent over. Honestly, not what I was looking for, if I'm just being honest. Laura, yours was to raise awareness for suffering. Not sure how that's going to make us go viral. Katie, yours was literally just turning a blender on and off. Wander, I don't know what the fuck that was, threatening to make an OnlyFans. Jax was some sort of unbelievable, like, inspirational video where the guy couldn't sing. Guys, none of these are going to make us go viral. And Kyle, you didn't even send me one. So, at least maybe, could you send me one and maybe we can try that one out?
I want it to go on record that Kyle feels very strongly that this isn't his job. Having said that, I do have some fun and fresh ideas on how we can leverage technology to meet our goals. First, we get a list of the 2.41 million subreddits. This is basically an Excel sheet of subreddit names, descriptions, and subscriber counts. We filtered this list down to only subreddits with 50k subscribers or more. This is not a small potatoes operation, and we don't want to be wasting our time with unpopular subreddits. We loop through this list, and based on common keywords we identify in the descriptions of these subreddits, we categorize them into 10 to 20 high-level topics like animals, conservative politics, liberal politics, NSFW, and sports. We create a Reddit account for each category and personalize the account with a username and profile picture that gives the account credibility. For example, our right-wing account might have Ronald Reagan looking handsome in his old age and is called Right-Wing Rebels, like rebel but with bell spelled like a southern belle. Our left-wing account might be Bernie Sanders and AOC looking chummy and it's called Healthcare Sounds Chill. Animal Lovers account has a cute puppy and is called Pouts from Snouts. NSFW has maybe a very sexy human body and is called Lurking While Working. What's the next step? Well, we customize a few comments per category so that the post will be in the voice of the account. For example, the cute animal one might say, "This cow is cute, but did you know iguanas are too?" and includes a link to the monologue joke about Johnson & Johnson's third brother who has the iguana farm. The conservative account might say, "Libcuck artist welfare king freaks out about magical gnomes and probably also believes in climate change." The liberal one might say, "Proof that socialized medicine works," with a link to an educational segment about catheters. Lastly, we run through every relevant subreddit, remember just the ones with at least 50k subscribers, and post our show links in bulk. Last part of this puzzle is turning it into YouTube subscribers, although I think I have some really outside-the-box ideas for that one. Seems like there are some websites that sell YouTube subscribers at a rate of 4 cents per sub. Also, we might want to consider some kind of IP cloaking or virtual private network so that Reddit doesn't ban us. Early returns are that they're going to flag at least some of our posts. After we fine-tune this system, we expand to Instagram.
Scientists have finally found a mate for the world's loneliest frog, who is thought to be the last of his species. However, they haven't procreated yet because the foreplay is just too good. Dunkin' Donuts has released a new item called the Spicy Ghost Pepper Donut. A win for spicy donut lovers, a great travesty for most people, and a wash for tongueless wonder Cotton from Pirates of the Caribbean. who, as Joshua E. Gibbs reminds us, he's a mute, sir. Poor devil had his tongue cut out, so he trained the parrot to talk for him. No one's yet figured out how. In culinary news, our head writer Kyle and crafter of the previous masterpiece about Pirates of the Caribbean bragged about achieving a Domino's Domingo this weekend for the first time in quite a while. Apparently, a Domino's Domingo is when you order a large pizza and a cheesy bread at 1 a.m. on Sunday, eat that pizza that night, and then have the cheesy bread for breakfast. And as Kyle explained, making everyone else in the writers' meeting sad, everything is technically eaten on Sunday, and Domingo is Spanish for Sunday, hence the clever name. 7-foot robots are now being used to stack shelves at convenience stores in Japan. Well, their Tinder bios say that they're 7 feet, but they're barely 6'8". Thank you. As you guys know, I only care about people who do things that are worthy of talking about. Brangelina's the last thing I would care about. That's one name made into two names. Who cares, okay? What I care about are artists and science people, okay? Science people, okay? So that's why this week I'm excited to introduce Frenzy Frederator, whose art is sweeping the nation. Also, I heard him on NPR, and he's actually a great guest. Check this podcast out.
What do I think about pointillism? What a great question, Martha. When you use a paintbrush, you're connecting everything together. But with pointillism, each part of your art is separate and alone. But when put together, it makes a beautiful mosaic. think love works the same way.
So, Frenzy, I've seen these YouTube videos of people who literally fall to their knees crying because your paintings touch them so much. How do you access that emotion when you're painting?
I have gnomes living in my apartment. All right? I go to bed one night, and when I wake up, my toilet's gone. Okay? These goddamn gnomes stole my goddamn toilet. Okay, Mr. Iverson? Do you get that? How do you think it makes me feel in my own home while I'm asleep, where I sleep? Okay? And get this, Mr. Iverson. My landlord, he doesn't believe me. He thinks that I stole my own toilet. Okay? But why would I do that? Right? Why the fuck would I steal my own goddamn toilet? Okay?
I don't know.
And here's the thing, Mr. Iverson. Something you might not know. It's because gnomes, because they're magic creatures, right? They can't be destroyed by weapons made by mankind. Okay? So I'm looking like a goddamn idiot. I'm looking like a goddamn idiot sitting in my living room in my tiny whities, firing hollow point incendiary rounds into the walls, trying to ice one of these freaking gnomes. Okay.
And
Can we just skip? People are jealous of me. They're jealous of me. You get that?
Whoa. Okay.
They're jealous of me. Okay? Because once my gallery opens up, I'm gonna be a multi-millionaire. Okay? But I'm going to my own personal Vietnam right now. Okay? I'm going to my own personal Vietnam. I'm peeing on my window because my toilet's gone. I can't buy a new one because gnomes will steal it again. And I step into one of my gnome traps. I got my foot stuck in one of my gnome traps.
Hey.
So yeah, I used it in my art, you dick.
Hey fellas, anyone know when Radar Plug comes on?
When you hang that loofah to dry in the shower and it's still collecting moisture, you're gonna get dead skin cells sort of lingering in that moist place. That's a recipe for dangerous bacteria, right? Things like strep, things like staph are actually not a problem. But E. coli actually has been known to be a problem with loofahs, and it's sort of a minor one. Loofahs can be too abrasive for weaklings with like little baby skin. So yeah, that's kind of my whole segment. Just again, thanks for letting me speak my piece here. Yeah, really excited, optimistic we can get this in the show. Yeah, I don't think we will. What about like some of it, like the parts you liked?
Thanks, Kyle. I loved the bit.
Yes. All right, so one of our ideas for going viral was to get local before we go national. So if you're watching from Montpelier, Vermont, enjoy this joke, and fingers crossed that all 7,400 of you see this, and everyone else, you can just skip this part. A cluster of 12 coronavirus cases have been linked to the beer league down at the CVM Civic Center, which feels like karma for even trying to play hockey without Amanda Pelkey out there on the ice. So to explain to everyone here that's not from Montpelier, the Central Vermont Memorial Civic Center, the CVM Civic Center, is where the local hockey rinks are. The beer league is where a bunch of locals go off to blow some steam and play hockey after a long workday. And Amanda Pelkey is a local Montpelier legend, former captain of the Catamounts, 105 total career points at the NCAA level, and she won a gold medal in the Olympics with Team USA in 2018. So it would be sacrilegious for them to play hockey without the ultimate Montpelier hockey player, hence the karma portion of the joke. And now this.
Hey Tucker, I love your new show. I have nothing negative to say about the writing, the show overall, or you as a person. Keep up the great work.
Great show last week, a lot of laughs. One thing that really stood out to me was that blazer and Henley combo you had going on. I think it's really awesome that you just wear whatever you want.
God, some people are just blessed with this incredible ability to captivate an audience. Like they just have this magnetism that draws people in and makes them want more. And I definitely think you should get somebody like that to host the second show.
Tucker, I mean, the first show, it happened. You must be so proud of yourself. And, the one thing that I'm thinking about is you need to take that stupid fucking grin off your face. Nobody wants to see that.
Hey Tucker, so proud of you for actually putting that episode out there in the world. I just think it'd probably be better if it wasn't out there for the whole world to actually see.
Hey Tucker, love the show, so great, so happy for you. I just had one thought, maybe add some jokes, try and make it a little funny.
Hey Tucker, just watched the show for the first time and I thought it was awesome. The only thing that would make it better is if you had more jokes where other people laughed.
Great show. Phenomenal energy. You might want to consider hiring a stylist because your clothes are ugly.
Hey man, great first draft. I just wanted to know what the fuck rail or plug was. That was a terrible segment, and you should probably fire Kyle for that. That was terrible.
Hey Tucker, I love your new show. I have nothing negative to say about the writing, the show overall, or you as a person. Keep up the great work.
Hey Tucker, just checked out your show. I was loving it. My whole family came in and we were laughing and laughing and laughing. And then after 20 minutes, my dad was like, "What are you guys laughing at?" And we were all in unison, like his hair.
In honor of the show, I want to do a railer plug. I want to rail on talk show hosts with really fucking big heads. It's like, come on, have a smaller head, like Jesus.
Hey Tucker, I thought you were super entertaining. Our show was awesome, but the show would be so much better if the host was actually funny and had a normal sized head.
Hey Tucker, just want to say, love what you're doing with the show. The jokes are phenomenal, but I know you kind of did this quickly, so maybe now that you have more time, you might want to cast for a new host. The one you currently have just kind of sucks.
Hey Tucker, I love your new show. I have nothing negative to say about the writing, the show overall, or you as a person. Keep up the great work.
Hope you enjoyed it. If you can, like, subscribe, comment, hit the little bell to get the notifications. See you guys next time. Bye. Thank you.
All right.